Hey guys, welcome back to the channel Live Life with Jaya. Hope you guys are doing well. Thanks for joining me today. And today I'm going to share with you one of my favorite recipes. So this is a chocolate chip recipe, but I am going to make today vegan chocolate chip recipe because I'm doing it for my friend. She is vegan, so I'm making for her. And just I'm making for her, I thought to share the recipe with you. And though she is vegan, so I did some modifications in my original recipe, so I'm going to share this recipe with all of you. So here goes. In my dry ingredients, I have 1 cup plus 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour. Into it I added half teaspoon of baking soda and half teaspoon of salt. Then we will require a dash of vanilla essence, maybe 1 teaspoon is enough. Now in this chocolate chip cookie, I'm using combination of 2 types of sugar. So I'm using a half cup of your brown sugar, and 1/4 cup I am using my white sugar. So it's good to use the 2 combinations of sugar. You will get a very good result. Apart from it, here I'm also using 100 grams of butter. So in this recipe, it calls for, as it is a vegan recipe, so it calls for 100 grams. Either you can use 100 grams of vegan butter, or you can use 100 grams of coconut oil. In that case, you have to because it's winter, so you have to slightly melt the oil, and once the oil is melt, don't use that warm oil. You have to slightly cool it a bit down, and then you can also use other vegetable oil also, but I feel that if you're using oil, then coconut oil will be one of the best option, because it's closely to the texture is more closely to butter. But today I am using normal butter, because nor I got coconut. I didn't have coconut oil, and I didn't get a vegan butter, so I am using my normal butter only. But I would suggest, because though it's a vegan chocolate chip cookie, so please use vegan butter or coconut oil. Apart from it, here I have used 1/4 cup of soya milk. I have used soya milk. You can use almond milk also, because it's a vegan recipe. And then we will need some chocolate chips. So today I am using chocolate chips. So what you can do, instead of chocolate chip, you can use some chocolate bars, and you can chop it out. So around we will need 3/4 cup of, maybe 200 grams. Yeah, we will need 200 grams of chopped your chocolate. So you can use these kind of chocolate bars, but I am using chocolate chip, but it's good to use chocolate bars. It will give a very good result. And then you will need 3/4 cup of chopped walnuts, almonds, whatever you want. I am using almonds, but sometimes I also add walnuts. So I like walnut, but today I'm using almonds because I'm making for my friend, so I'm going to add those things only which she likes a lot. But basically I feel like it's more good when you add some chopped walnuts and some chopped chocolate chunks. So these were the introduction of recipes. And yes, whenever I'm talking about measuring cups, I'm talking about these measuring cups. Please use these measuring cups, because and these you can get easily. You can get in any store. You can get in Amazon also. Please use these measuring cups while baking. Then only you will get accurate result. Otherwise, you won't get that accurate result. So this was the introduction to all the ingredients. Now let's start baking. So into my mixing bowl, first I'm going to use the butter. So this is my 100 grams of butter. So I'll use first I added butter. Into it, then I'm going to add my 2 combination of sugar. So I'm adding everything inside it, and then into that I'm going to add a dash of vanilla essence, 1 teaspoon. That's it. And in this, at the same time, I'm going to add my milk. So I'm adding everything together. So I'm going to mix everything nicely. I have a hand blender, that's why I'm mixing, but I would suggest, if you have regular whisk, then you can easily whisk it up. That's it. We don't have to do over mixing at this stage. Now here I have my combination of dry ingredients. I have my all-purpose flour, baking soda, salt, everything. I am just going to mix these nicely, and then I'm going to add slowly all this thing into my batter. And I won't add everything together, I'll add it in batches. And don't worry about the quantity of ingredients. I'm going to give all the quantity of ingredients in the description box below. So slowly I'm going to add my dry ingredients in batches, maybe half. So through cut and fold method, I'm going to mix everything nicely. This is one of the easiest, yummiest chocolate chip cookie, and I can assure you that I have already made it once, twice, many times for my friend. So I could assure you this thing that once your friends will have this, so they will not even able to differentiate between normal chocolate chip cookie and vegan. It's not like it doesn't have any egg or something, so it may not taste good. So I'm going to add my chocolate chips. I'm again saying that I'm using chocolate chip, but you can even use chocolate chip. I'm saying I'm using chocolate chips, but instead of chocolate chips, you can even use some chopped chocolate bars. So that they are going to also add a good texture. Even you can use combination of both. You can use chocolate chips also and chocolate bar also. And I'm using my almonds. Just crushed it and using it. That's it. I am using almonds. Again, I said you can use chopped walnuts. I'm going to mix everything nicely. So once you achieve this stage, now no issues. I'm going to use my hands, because through hands you will get a very good mixing. So with my hands I'm going to mix everything nicely. So you will need a dough kind of texture. So here, as you can see here, I have nicely mixed my batter. So my batter will look something like this. And I have also used, and then on the top I have added some chopped dark chocolate bar. I have chopped a bit because I was talking so much about it, so I thought that why not. So so my mixture is mixed like this. So as you can see that my mixture is nicely done. So what I'm going to do with this dough, I'm going to wrap it with a cling film, and I'm going to refrigerate it inside my fridge for say at least 24 hours. But it's good to refrigerate for 24 hours, but today I'll just refrigerate it for 4 hours, and after 4 hours I'm going to take it out from the fridge, and I'm going to bake it in my oven at 350 Fahrenheit for say 9 to 10 minutes. So guys, here I just refrigerated my dough for 4 hours, and I took it out from my fridge, and here how I have fashioned it into small cookie doughs like this. So this was my dough. So right now I'm just going to bake couple of ones, and I'll freeze the rest. You can even freeze it for 1 month, it will be absolutely fine. But once you freeze it for a month, if you bring it out at room temp, you have to first bring it at room temperature and then fashion it into balls like this. So guys, as you can see that I have transferred my prepared dough balls. I have transferred it in my cookies into my baking tray, and now I'm going to bake it in oven. I'm going to bake it at 350 Fahrenheit for say 9 to 10 minutes, and then I'm going to show you how it looks like. And after baking, you have to completely cool it down for some time, and then only you can eat those yummy cookies. So guys, here is my, as you can see that my chocolate chip is out of the oven. It took me 10 minutes to bake it, so it is something like that. I'm going to show you. So guys, I already showed you my chocolate chip, and it's out of the oven. I'm going to show you one. As you can see, it's perfectly baked, and I'm going to just break one. I just baked it at 350 Fahrenheit for 10 minutes, So I baked it at 350 degree Fahrenheit for 10 minutes, and after that I just took it out of the oven. I have completely cooled it down for say 30 minutes, and then now I'm showing you how it looks like. And I would also like to mention that first you have to preheat your oven at 350 degree Fahrenheit. You have to preheat for good 25 minutes, and after that only, when your oven is very nicely hot, after that you have to put your chocolate chip inside it and bake it for 10 minutes. It took me 10 minutes to bake. So let me give it a taste test. As you can see, the chocolate is melting. I mean, sorry guys. What I mean to say that though I have not used any kind of dairy product milk into it, I used soya milk and there were no eggs, but I bet no one will even differentiate the difference. No one will ever differentiate the difference between this and a normal chocolate chip cookie. That's why I earlier also recommended that please use. Today I used chocolate chip, but later I also used my chopped chocolate bars. So you can use 100% dark cocoa chocolate bars. So that will enhance it will take the whole batter to a different level to the cookies, because when you will eat those chopped chocolate chunks will melt in your mouth, and it's a slice of heaven for me. So guys, I would request you that if you like cookies, please give a try to it. If you are vegan, you can give it a try, and if you are not, then also you can give it a try, because these are yum. And as you see that you don't need any kind of eggs, anything, so it's very simple. With simple ingredient, you got this yummy stuff. So please do try this recipe. If you ever tried, then please give me your feedback in the comment section below. I would love to hear from you. Till that time, bye bye, take care, spread lots and lots of love, and guys, please do subscribe the channel. Bye.